We up, we live. We up and we live. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I think I might need to go put some sweats on. It's kind of chilly out here. Doing a short live. Rolling up. We're rolling the second one up. You already have this done. Let's get on here. See what everybody up to. Anybody still up? You know, it's the weekend. Hope everybody have a good weekend. But whatever you do, be safe. Watch your surroundings. You never know. You know, as quickly as you having a good time, as quickly as it turns into a nightmare. So y'all just make sure y'all be safe. Whatever it is y'all do. Time. Oof. It's been a wild week. It's been a wild week, y'all. Got some bad news, but you know, always staying positive. Hoping everything works out. You know. So I had a pretty good Friday. I caught one of my longtime homeboys live today. They had a podcast that they were doing together. It was a dope one, you know what I'm saying? It was the homies from the hood, you know what I'm saying? Now these guys weren't, you know, they weren't banging or anything. They weren't like into the streets or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? They was just regular cats, you know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Kashmir, California. Shout out to homie Sheldon, you know, Mr. Mr. Martial Arts. You know what I'm saying? He really fucks with it, y'all. You know, he's been fucking with shit. He's been fucking with martial arts for shit for as long as I know him, for like a good 30 years. A good 30 years. He's like a master at that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now Kashmir, you know what I'm saying? That's the homie for real, for real. Me and him shit. It was funny because I brought it up when I was in his chat earlier. You know, we're talking about how, you know what I'm saying, we used to go to his house after school. This was when we was in high school, you know, and we would go to his house and shoot, he busts out the Casio keyboard. You know what I'm saying? We started busting out rhymes and shit. We started, you know what I'm saying, writing rhymes and you know what I'm saying? That shit was hella fun. Good memories. The Navy didn't get sick. You funny. And that was the greatest, easiest. Yo, what's going on with it? But yeah, that shit. But seeing the homies earlier, that shit was bringing back hella memories though. You know what I'm saying? Hella memories. You know, he was he was the he was the good church boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I would go to his house to, you know what I'm saying? Shit, get away for a minute, but you know, because ain't nobody coming to fuck with his house. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody coming to fuck with it. Mainly because the block he lived on, it didn't, it wasn't like activity on that block, but it was a lot of moving on that part because once you know what I'm saying, past his street, so like his street kind of goes up a little bit because it's like a hill. So it goes up, and then there's a stop sign, and then there's another a cross street, and then once you get to that cross street, it's a whole nother dynamic. Super Bowl 47 memories. Ah, yeah, I ain't thinking about no damn Super Bowl memories. Yeah, except for the five that we won. Except for the five that we won. I ain't thinking about the other ones. Yeah. But either way it goes, shoot, when you talk Super Bowls, you got to always talk about 49ers. So I ain't mad because we always going to be in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing was, nobody expected us to be the first ones to five. Nobody expected us. Yeah, it's only five, but you know, shoot, we was the first there. You know, nobody expected us to do what we did in the '80s, and we did that. You know, the Steelers had kind of taken a dip, so it wasn't no way we was gonna see them in the Super Bowl. Although if we could have got back that one year, it definitely went down. Sure. It would have been the same result though. Shoot, still would have lost because the Super Bowl was really played. You know what I'm saying? Well, shit, it didn't matter because it was Niners or Cowboys. Joe Cool. Hey, the only thing that kept Joe Montana from putting up more numbers was the fact that he just got hurt too much. He got hurt way too much. You know. I mean, I was one of the fans. I wasn't too mad at the switch. I'm high. I meant Terry Bradshaw. See, wait, hold on for a second, y'all. All right, I'm back. I'm back in effect. Did I lose? Okay, we got 4 people up in the building. Yeah. Terry Bradshaw, that's an interesting story right there. Because he wasn't even supposed to have been the quarterback. That's the crazy part. Ah, shit. You know, but he did that shit. 4 Super Bowls later, Hall of Famer. Can't take that away from him. For sure. But man, seeing the homies earlier today, that shit brought back That shit just had me thinking about hella shit. Got me missing the old neighborhood. We got to talk about the old neighborhood. How it don't look the same no more. It look completely different now. You know, you guys about to heard me speak about Cuz before. They speak about that little area. That shit, man. Like shit. I remember it was this one time, and this is when you know you got a down ass homeboy who's not into the streets, right? So it was a situation that was going on, right? And I had to get up out that shit, right? Now I could have went home, right? I could have went home, but I wasn't in that direction. I had to go around and come down his block. So when I came down his block, I went knocked on the door, boom, 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 because you know we didn't have cell phones back then. So I got to knocking on his door, boom, boom, hey man, open up the door, man, boom, 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 boom. And he opened the door. Shit, man, shit, I was out of breath and everything. He was like, "What happened?" And I told him what was going on. He was like, "Oh man, shit, post up here, you good?" I was like, "Man, right on." And then we go into the room and start rapping and shit. Weird feeling when your old neighborhood or old places you used to hang all change up and different. But change is good. Yeah, I mean, change is good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that whole neighborhood needed. You know what I'm saying? It needed some change. You know, but I didn't think that they was going to do what they actually did with it. You know, in that particular area of the hood. You know, now outside of that shit, you know, they didn't. Man, hey, all I'm gonna say is this: change is good, and gentrification is real than a motherfucker. Because they came in there and kicked everybody out of them complexes. Like, nope, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. Like shit, even the people that wasn't into anything, like you gotta go to, you know. But I gotta go back out there though. I ain't been out there in a while. And the reason for that is it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? You got new people living over there and everything. I mean, in my section, you know. I mean, there's still homies everywhere. You know what I'm saying? There's still homies in the hood, which is in my section, just a tad bit different. I remember Cuz had a birthday party. It was a garage party. That shit was yanking. That shit was so lit. But the only problem with garage parties, everybody's compacted in there, so everybody gets sweating and shit. You know what I'm saying? That must get to flow. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to open up the man. You can't open up the garage door. You got to open up the whole garage door. You can't open up like that back door. You got to open up the whole garage door and let that cool air come in. You come in there smelling hella good. Shit. About 45 minutes to an hour and that shit. You over there feeling like you need to go take another shot. Shit, all great. But it was this one chick though. I forgot what her name was, but she did the foul of all fouls. She gonna come up in the party smelling like straight fish though. Her ass got booted from the party so fast. But now you want to talk about a party? My brother had a pajama jam one year. Woo. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was DJ and everything, you know what I'm saying? Shit. It was the homies from the hood. It was homies from other hoods. It was hella different hoods. Plus, it was hella different cities all at our house, compacted in our house, outside the house, and everything. That we had the whole block shut down, right? So the shit was so dope. I had just turned 16. And I was the only 16-year-old there. You know what I'm saying? So um, but one of the homies had got into it with this one cat. And so we had moved the kitchen table out into the backyard, right? And so they're out there arguing. Now keep in mind, cuz a big motherfucker, right? Like he has big in front of his name. And he picked homie up and slammed that motherfucker through the table like it was WWE or something. Like that shit was many. Ever seen the Holly documentary? Nah, I haven't. I just heard about it. I've heard some people liked it. I've heard some people not like it. But I do need to check it out. So once that happened, you know, motherfucker, everybody at the party strapped up. So everybody running to the cars and shit. Man, next thing you know, somebody had called the police because the police came in there hella day. Like that shit was crazy. Mom's had got a ticket, had to go to court. Shit, that shit was wild as fuck. Like, but we had every hood, and damn near every city in the Bay at our house. Like that shit was wild. Oh yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I need to check that out because I haven't watched a documentary in a good minute. I like watching documentaries. Even shit that I'm not into, or certain people I'm not, you know, I got a problem with. Shit, I watch it because the one thing I like to be educated. I don't never like to be in a situation where I can't I can't be a part of the conversation or add to the conversation. So, but I'm gonna definitely check it out though. Them house parties back in the day, back in Fairfield, man. Shoot, Fairfield, Sassoon, but Sassoon that was the place that had the parties, the house parties used to. Oh my God. Some of the house parties go off with no problems. The other ones, it'd be a fight, it'd be a shooting, it'd be something. Yeah, it would usually be something. Because you got to think, a house party is usually going to have hella different hoods at that party. You know? So it the chances of it jumping off are greater than not. You know? Now, if it could just jump off with no problems, cool. Boom. Let's all have a good time. But when that alcohol get to going, motherfuckers get to set tripping. Because please believe, motherfuckers is throwing up their sets, throwing up their hoods at the house party. And they yelling their shit out. I know that's what we was doing. Shit. Some parties we were outnumbered, folks. Other house parties we were outnumbered, but it didn't matter. We repping that shit to the fullest. From the C to the E. That's what it be. What they used to call me, J Boog, short for JB, or long for JB. So I had to change the game and rearrange some things. That's why they always hated on a nigga like me, because I'm usually doing things. So, this is good old days. But when I tell you about the story, when I tell y'all about this story, man, about the time where I could not knock this white boy out. Nothing. This big corn-fed white, I couldn't knock this motherfucker out. Nothing. This shit was crazy as fuck. But his homeboy got it though. His homeboy got it though. Cause the young homie put them he put that work in. He just put that things on him. He put that work in. He gave him them hands, he gave him them feet. That big old country fed white boy was mad as fuck. But that's the thing that I hate about being the biggest fool, though. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, I gotta always fight the biggest motherfucker, though. I'm like, what the fuck, like shit? Like, where Boog at? Shit, Booger get this motherfucker. Shit, Booger get him. Next thing I know, my phone ringing. Shit, I'm over here probably taking a nap or some shit. Or shit, I'm probably up on the game, playing the game or something. Well, shit, what the fuck am I doing? Shit. Well, shit, if I wasn't watching wrestling, I was either on the game. If I wasn't on the game, then I was probably outside with the rest of the homies. But when that phone call came in from the click though, man, where y'all at? Yeah, I am on my way. Man, I get there, the whole attitude change. Motherfuckers ain't saying a damn thing. Motherfuckers on the opposition ain't saying shit. They're like, oh shit. This nigga, this nigga big and he look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. That shit used to crack me up. So then it would just be a one-on-one thing. Cause I used to change the temperature in the room. Shit, I come about. Because like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was kind of like your normal teenage height, where I'm sitting over here I'm 6'1", and I'm pushing 225, 230. You know what I'm saying? At the age of 15. You know what I'm saying? At the age of 15, though. No fat. You know what I'm saying? Just big. And they be thinking like, oh yeah, we about to get these motherfuckers. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Man, I come pulling up. It's like, oh shit. You know. And usually I wouldn't have to come because usually it'd be like, as soon as somebody would mention my name, it'd be like, oh, no, no. Because like I used to really intimidate motherfuckers without even being there. That's the type of reputation I had. Like, you know. And keep in mind, I never went out there like I never acted like I was the baddest motherfucker. Well, let me correct it. No, I did act like I was the baddest motherfucker because I was the baddest motherfucker. Let me just say that. But I didn't go around acting like it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go around bullying people and shit just because I know I could. I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I was against bullying. You know, it's if somebody I'm friends with that wasn't that type of person, and somebody else was sitting there trying to bully them and everything, they come and holler at me about it. Oh, we about to go handle this. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you ain't about to bully my friend over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you you gonna have to deal with me. You know, and usually I try to keep it one on one. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it one on one because even as a teenager, I try to be a man about the shit. But you know, if you deal with me, you're dealing with a whole lot of other motherfuckers too. And that's not because I called them or because, you know what I'm saying, I told them, like, if you know what I'm saying, just boo, boo, boo. Nah. They just seen if I was into something, oh, they was, you know, and that's the type of energy we kept. If I seen one of them into something, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, you know? So if you fuck with one of us, you fucking with all of us. Now you might get us one or two, you know what I'm saying? You might get us a couple times here and there, whatever. You know, you might catch us slipping, you know what I'm saying, by ourselves. Okay, whatever. Boom. But we gonna get our get back. Believe that. We gonna get our get back. You know. And we usually did. You know, we usually did. Cause sometimes motherfuckers will do some shit and they get to acting hella scared. You know what I'm saying? And uh and you know, they they start going into hiding. You know, be like, man, where the fuck these niggas at? Like, where they at? Like we don't see them. And the crazy part about it be it be like on a busy night too, like on a Friday or Saturday night. You can't find no. Go to the skating rink, nobody. Go to the bowling alley, nobody. Slide into that little bar on the side, nobody. Slide to the west, nobody. Slide to the east, nobody. Go back through the central, nobody. You know what I'm saying? Might bounce over to Sassoon, nobody. You know, you're like, damn, they over here doing some serious hiding right now. You know, shout out to the whole central set. You know what I'm saying? From Lewis Court to Heath Court, you know what I'm saying? All the way up to Willowbrook Apartments, feel me? Fairfield Ave, Park Club, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Veterans Park, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Shout out Tabor, Peachtree, feel me? Alaska. Come on, man. Shout out to the whole central set, though. You know what I'm saying? RIP to my homie, Rob B. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole East. You know what I'm saying? DVPC, the original set. Shit, shout out to the whole Fairfield, you know what I'm saying? Fairfield, oh, so soon, so soon. You know, the sevens in the building. Shout out to Vallejo. Mario, what up? What's going on? Oh, I'm doing cool. Just sitting here reminiscing. That's all. Just sitting here reminiscing. Whole time thinking about the old neighborhood and shit. Shit, hope everything good with you too. Yeah, I was on one of my homeboys lives earlier. I was in the chat. It was actually him and another one of, you know what I'm saying, longtime friends from shit from the neighborhood, you know. So that shit just got me, you know, got me thinking about some old school shit. Thinking about them old days when we was teenagers, thought we knew everything, had big dreams and aspirations. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. You know, growing up in the '90s was something else. Was something else. Like, you really have to be on your shit. And to be quite honest, we was just doing too much. You know. But that's why we always say it's a good thing we didn't have social media back then. Because if we had all this shit back then, oh shit. You ain't gotta worry about a motherfucker talking about pulling up. Nah, shit, we pulling up. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do all that talk. You know, it was a few words and ain't nothing else need to be said. You know? It's either we both gonna shut up about the shit or we both about to get down about the shit. It's all about the old school. The '90s were the best times to grow up in, for real. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love the '80s as a kid. I love the '80s. I love the '80s. You know what I'm saying? But as a teenager though, now it was probably cool as a kid too. You know what I'm saying? In the '90s, because it still had a lot of good shit that, you know what I'm saying, you got to experience. You know, the fashion was dope, the music was dope, the females was fly, the men, we were just fucking dogs. Let's be honest, we was fucking dogs. We was over there trying to fuck on everything that we were trying to fuck on everything. Shit, you know, the food was good. I mean, shit, there was always something to do. You was never bored. If you was bored in the 90s, there was something wrong with you. You know, if you was bored in the 90s, there was something wrong with you. Now, of course, you might have your bored days. Yeah, of course. You know, but that just comes with life. But if you was stuck in the house and you didn't get outside, you missed a lot. I stayed in the streets. I stayed in the streets. Oh, you graduated in 94? Oh, okay. Shit. I was supposed to graduate 4 years later. Hey, babe.
Hi, baby. Oh.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. Oh, so you got 3 years on me. Shit, cause I'm 79. Well, actually, technically, I was supposed to have graduated in 97, but um, but I got held back a year when I was in elementary school, which that shit sucked. Cause I'm going through the same grade again, and it was like, and it was only because I had I had a problem in one subject. I was never good at math. I was good at everything else, but it was that one subject, and they held me back for that shit. So the next year, I breezed through it because I knew all the answers. You know what I'm saying? Shit didn't make no sense. Oh, okay, yeah. 97, yeah, I just turned 18 to 97. 97 was a good year. 97 was a good year. That was a good year. I can't be mad at 97. 98 was a pretty good year. 99, how the decade ended, yeah, that was fucked up. That was not the way. That was not the way I wanted to end the year. You know, but it's all good. Love your grandma. You know, still got moms, so you know. But that's not the way I wanted it. I mean, the way I ended the year, though, the way I ended the year was I was so drunk. I was so drunk that on January 1st, when I woke up, I was still drunk. So I just kept drinking. I started spinning records in 97. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, that's hella dope. Shit, by then I wasn't really rapping. I took a back seat to that shit. Because I was doing everything else. So, but I still did from time to time. If we, you know what I'm saying, if the homies had got together, you know, we started, you know, start up a session. Shit, matter of fact, 97, I ended up moving back to the neighborhood for a short time. I had to get the fuck up out of there. Fuck that. I can't be around there too fucking long. You know. So I ended up moving. Matter of fact, I ended up staying with my brother for a short time. Damn. Shit went down the wrong pipe. That's why I like your channel, because you have some music taste. Like, oh yeah. Yeah, because I'm just now getting into this band Alter Bridge. They got some dope music. And that's simply by way of watching wrestling. I've been coming across a lot of different bands just from watching wrestling, from them using their songs for their entrances. Right? I always keep a well-rounded um, music selection. Because if I can feel it, I'm gonna like it. I don't care what kind of genre it is. Outside of techno music, I will not fuck with techno music. That can go. All that techno house music and all that. What cuz say that gets that gets no play in this ride. But anything else, shit. Shit, I'll even listen to some classical music. Shit, believe it or not, that should be so common. Because it's an art to music. And if you understand that art, you're gonna have a different appreciation for it. Because I had no ideas of becoming a rapper or whatever. Shit, I was thinking about I was playing drums growing up. That was my thing. Sure, I was playing drums at the school, and then I had this thing called hit sticks back in the 80s. It was like a little amplifier, and it had two sticks attached to it. And you turn on that amplifier, and you could make beats in the air and shit. You could hit on different shit making beats. That shit was hella fun. So drums was my thing. Don't sleep on techno. The origins of it come through the girls in Detroit. Oh shit. I don't sleep on it. I just can't get down to it. That's all. It's it's not my particular sound I go with. But I know techno music that is the big thing. Cause when they play that shit at the clubs, motherfuckers go crazy. They go crazy. I remember when I used to go to the clubs and shit, they would always have a time period where they would play that techno. And shit, motherfuckers going that motherfucker hella crazy and shit. Hell shit. I remember one time shit, I was going off of an E pill. I guess it was the pill because I started feeling that shit for a minute. That shit was hella funny. Cause like, the more and more I got away from the whole street shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I used to be at the clubs. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck being cool about it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm up there trying to make a scene. You feel me? I'm over there trying to do man. I'm over there acting like a funky. I'm over there acting like a donkey. For 7 Long Islands, shots of Patron or Hennessy, depending on the night, and I already took down the bottle before we even hit that motherfucker. Oh yeah, I was on. I hear you on that, Jay. Electro and rap and break beats all come from the same music place. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. Like you go back to the '80s. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the scratching and everything. Yeah, definitely. And the way they would flip the music over and all that, and have one music playing over the other music, and yeah, that shit open them up. Oh, that's my movie right there. Yeah, they definitely play a lot of that shit in there. Breaking two. Yeah, oh shit, you got me wanting to put that shit on right now. You know? All right, y'all. I'm about to jump up off of here. About to go and hit this bed. But I will be back on here later. Me and Lauren. We got the live stream to go on later on tonight. So make sure y'all tune in to that. And y'all make sure y'all have a good night. Stay safe. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.